Alright, we are in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. We stayed in Allentown, but we didn't really film anything in Allentown, so I figured as we were leaving, we'd film Bethlehem because it was on the river, the High River. We can go with that, we'll say that. Mispronouncing it? Hey, let me know in the comments because I'll keep mispronouncing it. But anyways, yeah, we're in Bethlehem. We drove through here and we're like, wow, this is a really cute town. So they said Allentown was known for their parks and stuff, but we ended up at a sand something park here. I will figure that out next time I turn the camera off. But it's like a recreation area here, like tennis and stuff, and some hiking trails and stuff. But I'm more interested in the bridges and the river, so let's show you guys that. Under the road. I think it's supposed to be thunderstorms today. We're gonna head back to Philadelphia. Got a big old freight train coming in here. It's running 3 engines, so this thing's gonna be super long. So what I can gather, the old steel forge over here, looks like it's a concert venue thing, or and I think you can tour it and look around. So I mean, that's kind of interesting. I don't know if we'll pivot and do that. It says it's opening soon. Maybe I'll do a little more research on there. Because in Birmingham, Alabama, they got the sloth furnace, and we wanted to do that when we were down in Atlanta. And they also have Furnace Fest there, the hardcore festival, and it looks very interesting. So I don't know, maybe we'll get industrial today instead of running out to Philadelphia, because we can't get the Independence Hall tour. Well, it's all booked up. We had a chance to get the tickets, but we were really seeing what the weather was going to do. Like I was saying, they're calling for thunderstorms today. And we wanted a cheaper hotel, so we were staying all the way out in Allentown. We didn't tour around there, but yeah, Bethlehem's pretty cute. And I'm going to say this is Fahy River. Works for me. Here, let's look at this place. Very cool. Cute town. Do we call those mountains yet? Or are they hills? There's the other bridge with the arches. That's the one we normally crossed over leaving Allentown. It's a cute town. The roads are pretty beat up. Going up there, I'm sure there's probably nicer sections and stuff around here. Yeah, maybe we'll go down by the industrial section over here on the other side of the river. Leah stayed in the car drinking her coffee, so she said she was gonna come out here. So I don't know if it's just gonna get a little redundant or not. But I'm gonna head back down the stairs off this little pedestrian path over this bridge and check out a couple more things, and maybe we'll go to the old steel forge thing here, so and check that out. Definitely don't have any big things like that by us that are historical sites that you can check out, so it's kind of interesting for us, for sure. I just noticed there's two rivers on this bridge. This one's a little more scenic with the hiking trail all along it. So yeah. Hike this for a little bit. Little more naturey than we normally do, or that it did on the other river. But this is more my speed here. Down a little nature trail along the river. It looks like it is in need of repair. It looks like a lot of erosions happened here, probably a lot of flooding. I don't know how safe it is, but let's wander down here a little bit. The trail's caved in here. Erosion. Garbage. Get some fireballs, some mustard. People having a good old time out here. If you checked further in our channel, you know that we like to hike and stuff, but we did not check out any hiking trails on this trip. So this is probably the most hiking, other than walking around downtown Philly, that I've done on the trip. But this is very interesting. We are not dressed to hike. Well, at least Leah's not. So while she's in the car, I'm gonna try to get some scenery. Tennis courts on the other side here at the recreation area. Back in the day, like bushes like this used to be like, oh, this is a house. Yeah. That's like, maybe it is someone's house. Got like a sleeping bag here. The vines wrapping that tree. Be like, oh, this is a little shelter. Kids' imaginations. Alright, so we are at the SteelStacks. Not really sure where you're supposed to park, or everything says event parking. This says SteelStacks parking, but I don't know, it's all kind of confusing to us because we are not here for a concert. We are here to look at the scenery and the old industrial steel blast furnaces and stuff. So let's we're gonna film what we can see, and then hopefully we can wander around or pay for a tour or whatever, because this is definitely really interesting. Alright, so they got a majority of the ground setting up for a taco fest, but I think we can still see it, and if we gotta buy tickets to go to a taco fest, we'll buy tickets to go to a taco fest. They said it was like $5 per person, and yeah, it wasn't our main plan for today, but can't pass up a blast furnace, so I don't know, this looks really cool. Alright. Was this on our bingo card for today?
Was this on our bingo card? It wasn't. It was a wild card.
This is a wild card.
Yeah, but I'm glad that we went because look how pretty this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it didn't cost any money.
It's free.
Unless you want tacos.
I do.
I do want tacos. Nope, it's a taco fest, not a burrito fest. Wasn't even paying attention to the other side. The door falling down. This is where you put all your raw steel materials. It goes along the tracks.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's like...
That's what a crucible is?
Yeah, it's something that
Big brain.
hold it in place and to shape it.
Big brain.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
You see inside the pipe.
TJ, I'm confused what to do with the rock, with the
And so the New York Chrysler building. They fabricated the turrets and guns and armor for the USS Missouri. And the Golden Gate Bridge medal was made here. There's some of it. Came from Bethlehem Steel. US Steel. Built in America.
USS Missouri. And also...
So I'd pull up those material cars. They would come up here, get pulled from down there, and then dumped into the top. I would assume this is a blast furnace, right? Could be wrong, but it looks like the raw materials get pulled along this track, heading up to the top of the... We have not ever done a tour. It would be amazing to walk through all this old catwalks and stuff. Legacy of steel, working identity and pride. So, you can take a guided tour and he will tell you what everything does. I can just assume, but I'm sure there's probably a video, YouTube video somewhere on here where they took the guided tour. So. I like metal.
I like metal.
Metal.
I like Russ.
Oh, no. Oh, that's onto the skeleton.
Starting to drizzle a little bit, but that'll just make the video cooler. One of the hardest jobs in the world. Only imagine doing that all day.
The peanut wolves are bad shit. So you're back to good guys. Anyway, the skeleton doesn't have a bad ship.
Look, baby, this is one of the rail cars.
The skeleton doesn't have a bad ship.
Which number is this one? Someone broke the window. We got a couple more of the cars.
Wait until we get down.
Liddy, you coming? No. She lives here now. This? Come on. Just curl this in. Ready, Ray? All right. There's the people that worked here. I think that's the graveyard up on the hill, right? That I showed earlier. Another big old building there. Alright. We have an hour until the Taco Fest kicks off. And I don't think we're gonna stick around for it. We're gonna head over to Philadelphia and see what we can see there. Hopefully it's not very crowded and we can park easy and go around the historical district. So we still want to get over to Independence Hall,
Mama.
Betsy Ross's house, all that fun stuff. So all right, so unless I see something else cool, we'll see you guys in Philadelphia. Alright. You got the lights, little dining area, I guess, huh? Cool little visitor center. T-shirts, magnets and stuff. Starting to rain. All right. So yeah, it's really cool. So it was closed down in 1995. Bethlehem. A lot of people didn't really know what to do, you know, after it closed down. Kind of killed the town. Generations and generational iron worker families and stuff having to go find a new place to work. So yeah, it's really cool that they preserved it. So also Taco Fest looks like it's gonna get a lot of rain, so we are definitely happy that we're skipping that, even though there's like a churro truck, tacos and stuff, and it's $5 per person. So if you live in Pennsylvania, this looks like an awesome thing that we would totally be into if we lived out here. And obviously I have the car keys.
Yeah, and it's raining.
And yeah, so it's a drizzle. It's gonna get worse. So it is raining, so we are not doing outside stuff. We're gonna go inside to the Mercer Museum. If you guys are familiar with this place, it's a huge collection. This place was built by a guy. He had no blueprints or anything. He just built it and just kept building rooms and stuff like that. And now it's a museum. Equipment for farming, shoe cobbling, you know, all kinds of, I think, Industrial Revolution stuff, whatever. And it kind of looks like a Harry Potter freaking thing with stuff all over, hanging all over the ceiling, wheelbarrows and stuff. So let's go check it out. All right, so this is for fruit preservation. So this is where we would can and process our foods. Apple decors and apple dryers, so you can make apple chips. All right, what do we got? We got food and butcher. Meat preservation, so probably a lot of salts. We got meat cutters, butcher knives, hog scrapers. Here we go. This is what the numbers are. 2. All that stuff in there. Got the scales up there. Stuff all over the walls. Butcher knives. Little wagons up here. Little eagle on that wagon. Couple statue guys up there. Some butter churns. Dog tricycle, huh? Animal powered treadmill.
What is it?
Buffalo Bill. It's missing his arm. Oops. A couple more saws. General store. We're gonna get our wares. My mom used to have a pitcher like that purple pitcher. It's a country store. Get your chewing tobacco. Cool. This is a post office thing. Some cough syrup made out of honeys. All right. What happened? Hello. We found guns. There's guns. Guns, rifles, riffles. And more riffles. Alright, I'm gonna put this kid on the ground for a second. Look, there's Santa Claus. Bunch of pit saws. Oh, he stood down in a pit. Get it?
Huh?
Do you get why they call it a pit saw now?
Because you start off in the pit.
Is there in a pit? Alright. Got wine presses, corn shellers, sausage stuffers, all across there on the little cacac over there.
Oh, I think this is the new one.
What was it?
Are you gonna
I got it. What are we looking at? Wheel riding. So we're making wheels in this one. So that holds it, and then you put the spokes in the center.
So we have like crutches and bone saws, and I think Logan found like a leeches thing.
Ooh, leeches for bloodletting, huh?
Other herbs and spices,
Herbs,
jars.
herbs and herbs.
We have lighting for whale oil.
Some blubbers. My apothecaries and my physicians and my healing arts. Home remedies. Some old wheelchairs, some old crutches, some old prosthetics, something like that. Some oil lamps, whale lamps, some lots of lanterns in here.
That's not this whale blood.
Some lanterns.
These are whale blood. This is
Oh,
look at this.
so much stuff in here. It's
These
crazy.
are whale blood.
Oil lamps, cruisers, bed lamps, candle holders, candle accessories, tin lanterns, glass lanterns, torches, whale lamps, kerosene lamps, petite
Potions.
patent lamps. What's a shower basket? Sours basket? Water power sawmill, tail block. And here is, this is the other highlight of the level.
Give my hand.
Here,
Leak in the boat. No.
there's a leak. Uh-oh. It's wet. There's a drip in the old castle. And still rain. Broom machine, broom making machine, a dory, and another sleigh. Alright. So we're on the ceiling where everything is twined up there. Sit down. See inside these wagons. Inside the other boat.
Yeah,
Boat. Alright. What do we got here? Clockmaker? Making some clocks. Just the hands, the minute hands, hour hands. Lots of little tools, little clamps. There it is. There it is, guys. Clock and watchmaking. What? This is boring? This is cool. Oh my. What are these things? Oh, there's more fire backers for old stoves.
I was gonna say that.
Oh,
I wanted to be smart. Now everybody will be like,
you don't know what a fire backer is? There's a lot of them. Oh my gosh. They're everywhere. This is so like House on the Rock worthy of stuff. This is collections that you didn't even know you needed, huh?
it's like a pop collection.
They're like, these are stove backers. You guys give me all your stove backers. I'll take them all. People will pay me money to look at them. All right. Decisions, loud fans, leak diverter. Oh, we're at the top of the castle. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. What do we got here? Knob mills, stove, yeah, that's kind of what I was going to say it probably was.
Stoves. These are all stoves.
All stoves, huh? All right.
It's a presidential stove.
Look at that.
Ooh, this is a pretty stove.
That's a fancy.
You can make s'mores with this stove.
Schmoes?
Yeah.
I like schmoes.
Holy s'mores. Oh.
More
It's a
stoves.
column stone
Oh, cool.
for
Oh, cool.
stuff.
All right. It's a one-way?
It's a one-way. There and back.
Very pretty. It's an old casket thing.
I don't know what that is.
How did I miss that little casket? It's just sitting there. I was like, what is this, like a jury thing or something?
It's a crib.
That is not a crib. I was gonna say crib, but it's got some sharp things on it. That'll keep baby on.
There's like latches on the side of it. Maybe, I don't know, there's no placard.
More stove plates.
Here though.
A lot more stove plates. Lots of stove plates. Bunch of ovens, some more mosaic stuff. Let's see that. There's a good thing of plexiglass there. Yeah, Pennsylvania's really pretty.
Oh. Amazing.
Where you going there, bud? Turn around. Come back. The water pump. It's starting to drizzle a little bit again. We got to get this castle. The stove and the castle. This place is really awesome. More pavilion. Just like more picnic areas or something, maybe. So he's saying it's all concrete, steel, sand. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but what he did with it and the collections that he collected really make this place awesome. Philadelphia and the Eagles.
Strongest CJ ever. You must be the strongest CJ from CJ Plant.
More rain. Ah.
Yes.
It's a cute little neighborhood. The cultural district.
We can go this way.
We are not cultural enough with all these kids to do an art museum.
I would love to do an art museum.
Yeah. Our kids are loud. I don't blame them for not wanting us there either. We didn't want to spend $50 on it anyways. Our kids would just run through it.
Yeah.
Leaves fell on you.
All right.
Can you imagine living here and then you wake up and you see that every day?
Oh.
And then they go to like the city and they're like, what's this?
This is a city? I don't know, man. Philadelphia's got some cool stuff in there. Got some garbage on the roads, but they got a lot of historical stuff. Historical fountains. The big art museum looks like you're in Greece, sitting on top of that freaking hill. It's amazing.
It's very pretty.
But look at that. I don't know what that building was. That's just connected to it, huh? Right, Milo. All right. There's the Mercer Museum. That place was awesome, guys. Definitely check that out if you're in the Philadelphia area. It's kind of outside of center city. It's not downtown. Center city. Duh. So, all right. I know these ones. And Engel. These are very pretty houses.
Yeah.
This whole neighborhood looks like this. I don't know if these are new ones or old ones. They look kind of new. But there's a lot of old ones that look just like them. What are we swearing?
What's wrong with Ryan?
The back side of the Liberty Bell.
Were we here just the two of us?
It's on a plate. The bell means it broke the first time they rang it. Leah? done. All right. One more thing. Let's do it. Park Rangers said you can get into Independence Hall without a ticket, so we're gonna go. Walk, walk. We did it. Good job. We did not think we would get in because we thought we needed tickets. So you don't need tickets today, I guess. I don't know. So awesome. Here comes the rain. It's okay. So right? Independence Hall. So right now we're getting a Rocky location and a Trading Place location. So what bench do you think he jumped over? One of these benches?
I don't know. Probably a bench that was there.
Maybe the one over there, behind us.
And you jump that bench? Alright. I think that's the kind of stuff the Rangers know. Which side Sylvester Stallone jumped over the bench at? Alright. The Rangers didn't know which bench it was. And somewhere over here. Somewhere over here Rocky jumped the bench. Alright. So guessing the bench was over here. That Sylvester Stallone jumps over. The group of kids following him. This man said he would tackle me if I jumped over it, so. Alright, we are going inside. See some democracy in action. Independence Hall.
It is the Pennsylvania State House. It is the center of government for the colony of Pennsylvania, the nation state of Pennsylvania, and finally the U.S. state of Pennsylvania. During the colonial era, they did have 3 branches of government. We're standing in one of them. I want you to look around the room and see if you can find evidence of what you think this room was used for. Judicial, okay. What's your evidence? Okay, witnesses is over here. That's the jury box. Trial by jury, one of your basic rights. Okay, it's your right on some of these. What else do you see? Come on, you adults too. What else do you see? Come on.
Justice.
Lady Justice. That's right, gentlemen. Justice has always come from a And always will. Lady Justice. Big statue of them. What else do we see? Yes. Yeah, that'd be witness stand. And people, yeah. The clerk would write things down. That's right. There's a date for that.
Stenographer.
The defendant's gone. Well, innocent or guilty. I don't want you on my jury. But I do thank you because you have demonstrated how this prejudices the jury and why we don't use it anymore. It is still used in some countries. We will continue saying to stand trial, however. In the 18th century, you stood for your entire trial. And you would be standing out there in public. Notice there are no doors. I'm entitled to a public trial. I am innocent until proven guilty. I'm entitled to a jury trial. In the 1760s, these are all rights, by the way. Basic rights of British citizens. In the 1760s, Parliament starts passing a series of laws that upset the colonies, and they'll protest them. Some of those laws will be rescinded, taken away. Others they'll double down on. And in 1773, they passed the Coercive Acts. They're going to coerce us into submission. We call them the Intolerable Acts. And one of them was the Boston Port closure. Abigail Adams described it as, our ports are shut, our commerce is ruined, and the halls of justice closed. Thousands reduced to one, all the horrors of civil war on one hand, the bonds of slavery forged for us on the other. Civil War, a war between the stated peoples. Abigail Adams considers herself British with all the rights of a British citizen in 1774. Boston dispatches Paul Revere Philly and asked Philadelphians to please host the meeting. After all, if they close down Boston, what's to stop them from closing us down? Or anybody else? So they agreed. They'll host the meeting. It takes place a block and a half from here at Carpenter's Hall. They write the Olive Branch petition to try to bring peace and agree that they're going to come back the following spring to get their response from the Crown and the Parliament. And this time, they're going to meet in the room across the hall. But before we go over there, while we're still waiting for the last group to empty out, I want to talk about an event in this room. On July 8th, 1776, Colonel John Nixon will read the Declaration of Independence to the public for the very first time, right out in the square where we first started. Please remember, there's no eating, drinking, or gum chewing in this building. And when he finishes, he sends in a regiment to tear down the symbol of British authority. This building was built with local tax dollars. They made a big hole up there. That's why we have the Pennsylvania coat of arms up there. It's been up there since the 1780s. It was the removal of an offending object based on the Declaration of Independence. Well, just like today, it all depends on who's doing the talking. And with that, let's go across the hall. Please move to the left or to the right so that everyone can get in and you kids come up to the front.
It's a Henry Ford Museum.
Independence Hall.
This one has to
Alexander was a treasurer
be. Yes, he was. All right.
and a tomcat. What's up, Logan? Hi. Does this look like the Henry Ford Museum? You remember?
Yes, I'm having flashbacks. I'm having flashbacks. One or two rooms.
Oh. They say the hard stuff's not supposed to come down for quite some time. Alright. So, right here, Trading Places location. Where he sees them in, sees Eddie Murphy. Lewis sees Eddie Murphy in his limousine. Right in front of Independence Hall. And I think you can see that red building, a little shack there in front of there. So pretty sure it was right in front. So all right, so that is the last location. It is downpouring. We're gonna go to the airport. It's been a long trip, so yeah, we'll get to the parking garage. Oh, I got my shirt from Leah. She got me the Bethlehem steel shirt. And now I'm all dry.
Do you want me to give you one of my shirts?
And she's all wet. It's raining, it's pouring. We are leaving Philadelphia. All right. All right, battery's about to die. We missed one thing. We missed Betsy Ross's house. And another thing, we missed that alley, that residential alleyway that looks really cool. We made it to the airport. Yeah. How are you right now?
I have mild level of anxiety. Mild.
It is raining. We had to go through some flooded underpasses to get here. We're here a little early, but better early, not at all. Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Okay.
Checking our bags, our socks are wet. There's my wing. Wing, wing. Good thing the rain has stopped. Maybe smooth sailing back to Chicago. How you doing? We are over Cleveland, Ohio. Sweet home Chicago. Let me hear ya, everybody.
Me and my car.
Why is there a chicken on the ground?
Me and my
Still still one of my favorite concourses to come in. All the memorabilia.
Attention passengers. For your health and safety, the smoking of tobacco products and electronic cigarettes is only allowed outside on the lower level arrival area and is restricted on the upper level departure areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.